Well, hi everyone. Welcome to this week's daily races. And let's see what we've got for this week. Now, first of all, I'm going to do the usual thing. Just going to jump on my feed to make sure that I can actually hear me talking, because we had problems with this last week, didn't we? Hopefully it's been sorted, but I'm going to load up the... Yep, we have audio, so that's good. So let's check out this week's dailies. I actually had some fun with most of the daily three. Ah, my phone's still playing audio. Let's turn that off. Okay, now that we've done that, let's check out this week's daily races. And like last week, we'll do 2 laps qualifying for each one. Okay, let's jump into them. So, daily race A, we've got a 1 make in the Hyundai Genesis Coupe, and we've got 8 laps, 12 cars, roughly 15 minutes around the Kyoto Driving Park. Interesting little track. I think it's used probably a bit too much for my liking, but yeah, that's what it is. Next one is GR3 around Willow Springs International Raceway. An interesting track. Again, not one that is my favourite, but there it is. So that's going to be that one. That's 5 laps. And of course the GR3 cars. And of course one of my favourite cars, the GR4. And I do enjoy the GR4s. We've got 13 laps around Brands Hatch. Now let's check to see the race details. And let's go down, and it's going tyre required none. Minimum stops, at least 1 stop during the race. Refilling is at 7 litres per second. So I'm not sure if we're going to need a pit for fuel. I think this means that you can use any tyre you want. I don't know. We will go into the qualifying for that last. So let's go into the qualifying first for the Hyundai. As per normal with that one, you don't have to buy it, because I wouldn't waste my money buying one of those things in real life. So let's do a qualifying time trial. Why did I enter? I have to stop doing that. I did this last time. Of course, it's thinking it cancelled. Yes, I just want to do qualifying time trial. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do some laps. First things first, turn off that traction control. The chicanes always causes some interesting... Oh, whoa! Again, I haven't driven this car before. So let's hope we do better than that warm-up lap. And again with these live feeds, looking at the dailies, I'm not trying to set the fastest lap time around these things. Well, I do really need to try and concentrate when setting qualifying time. Whoa! You cannot go through there full pelt. There you go. So let's take this next lap a little bit more cautious. I'm used to actually driving probably slightly less powerful cars on this configuration, so let's do my final lap. A little bit better than that last one. Gibbon and fourth. Yeah. Well, I'm a bit too wide there. Yeah. It might be a fun race to do, but again, I'm not really a huge fan of the daily race A's. It's a good time filler if you've got some time to fill in. Okay, so that's daily race A, Hyundai's. Let's go to daily race B. So Willow Springs again, not a track that I usually love. Let's take the Mustang. I just love that Pertec Mustang. It just looks good. Do a qualifying run around Willow Springs. There we go. So hard to get that last corner right. I always get it wrong, end up crashing off or just going for too slow. I find this corner's the dangerous corner in daily races. You get the guys that will dive bomb into this corner. And this corner here, this hairpin. This is Willow Springs. Again, see, gone into way too fast and bang! So we're not going to set a times a light on this lap or the next. I might even just do that as one lap. We all know what Willow Springs like. That's Willow Springs. That's the qualifying there. Again, it's not a track that I really like. But I do love the GR4 cars, and for some reason I have always done really well. Let's take this one, the Energizer. Again, the GR4s, I just love my Toyota 86. So it's good on feel, handles well. I just know the handling so well. Even the Monza I did a couple of races with it and made up some places. So let's see, tyres, what tyre options do we have for qualifying? So there we go, it's just going to be medium tyres with one compulsory stop during the race. 7 litres per second, I don't know if it will be a fuel race or not. If it is a fuel race, the 286s are usually pretty good. Again, Brands Hatch is not a track that I really love. I just never really gelled with it. This corner here, you have to get so right. I probably could go faster, but I like being safer. But weirdly, this is a track that, though I don't really like the configuration, I usually do quite well at. So medium tyre, so this is not the hard, so you've got a little bit more traction. Obviously the hards. I see that they use the soft, but I've never seen an online race in this series using the super softs. Now I would love to see them do that once sometime. But as I'm about to race my GR4s, this is probably going to be the race that I'll do most this week. Again, mainly because Willow Springs is not a track that I really like that much. And Daily Race A can just be Daily Race A. I may do some Daily Race B's depending to fill in some time between the with Daily Race C you only get 2 lots in the hour, you get 3 lots of races in the other 2. It's going to be very interesting to see how they implement GT Sport into Gran Turismo 7 when it comes out, because they're going to have a GT Sports mode within it. And all the videos I've seen of GT Sport Gran Turismo 7 is the UI, everything you see here is exactly the same. Again, I'm not trying to set my fastest time, I'll do that later. Keep an eye on the channel if you want to see some of those races, because I normally upload them. One good thing about this track is it is a track that really suits good handling cars. You don't really need to have a huge top speed because there's no really long straights. So you more want a car that handles well, and 286 does handle pretty well. So I reckon in the mid to high 20s is where the qualifying is going to be. If you want to be competitive. So there you go. That's this week's daily races A, B and C. Comment down below. Let me know which daily race you can see yourself doing most this week. I'm Ian. This is Aussie Tech Gaming. Thank you for watching this far, and I'll catch you guys in a future video.